Why would a dragon gather a mountain of clothes? Was gold running so dry they sought fine fashions? Isn't it enough that they... Hello? Who goes there? I can hear you moving. If you be beast, you'd best make a quick escape, or you'll find my blade and... Huh. 2 legs, 2 arms, flesh and face. Human as one could be. Step closer. Toward the bars. In the light. Let me see your eyes. Your eyes do not flicker in the light, so you are no shapeshifter. You look half-starved. Sit for a moment before you collapse. I apologize for my gruff demeanor, but who are you? Your voice is squeaking softer than a temple mouse. More than likely your throat is dry. Here, drink. Whoa, slow yourself. You'll only hurt your stomach, drinking so quickly. How does your throat feel? Can you speak? All right, now tell me, why are you here? The dragon burned your home and took you as the prize for eradicating your house. Are you... Move the hair from your face. Allow me to see you more clearly. You're of House Albrook. We all thought you dead, Your Highness. What a relief it is to find you alive. Your family survived the dragon's assault. I was tasked with avenging you, Your Highness. Yes, your family lives. The wizard whisked them from the throne room just as the castle began to fall. Your Highness, where is your mind gone? Your eyes have gone distant. Are you all right? I see. You and the good people of this kingdom have nothing to fear anymore. My men and I have defeated the dragon. Its body lie in ruin at the base of the mountain. I would never jest over such things. You are safe now. There is no need to thank me. Knowing you're alive, your freedom restored, it means more than this chamber of gold. Come, I'll leave the gathering to my men. I shall take you to our healer for any wounds you may have. And let's get you something warm to eat as well. You look 1,000 times better, Your Highness. The fresh air and food seem to have brought the color back to your face and eyes. Again, I ask you not to thank me. I was merely part of a whole that took down the dragon. It was our duty and honor to avenge you. Though, finding you alive certainly has lifted the spirits of all those here. And I am more than certain it will put the entire kingdom into a state of jubilation. Of course you'd not recognize me. I am only a knight-errant to the Knight Captain Sir Gawain. Sir Gawain lost his life to the dragon. His men became mine to command when he fell. Thank you. He was like a brother. He doted and prodded me like any sibling. But he was a phenomenal teacher, and I'm proud to be the one to carry his legacy. There will be time to mourn once we reach home. He deserves a proper burial, beside his wife, Alma. Sorrow waits for no one. I feel his loss deep in the marrow of my soul. But I am too elated at finding you, Your Highness. Too gladdened to let my sorrow cloud this moment. And I know well that Ghislaine would feel the same if our roles were reversed. So let me bask in your presence, Your Highness. For now, it is the light that keeps my heart from drowning at sea. And when the waves crash upon me, I know the men will not let me grieve alone. Your face has turned red. Are you fevered? You're a bit flushed, though not enough to worry over illness. But I'll not take chances. Allow me to fetch the healer. I'd rather be sure you are... Your Highness. You don't wish to be alone. All right. I'll stay with you until you're ready to turn in. I'll have the healer check on you once you've settled. Is that fair? If it would ease you, you may use me as a headrest. Are you comfortable, Your Highness? Good. Now just relax. You are safe. Let these mountains be my home. Let these wooden forests be my garden to show. I'll make the world into something I can give. I can... It is good to see you awake. My voice is nothing like yours, Your Highness. Everyone in the kingdom adores and admires your singing. It is the greatest highlight of the Light Festival. Well, I'll not be singing an aria anytime soon, but if it is Your Highness's wish to sing together at some point, then perhaps one day we will. You must be confused. We're on our way back. I left several men to guard the dragon's corpse for the wizard's collection. However, I didn't wish to wake you, as you were sleeping so peacefully. Not that I could. Nary stirred, even a bit. I was concerned you'd never wake, but the healers assured me you were only sleeping. Of course I was concerned. With the state I'd found you in, I worried you suffered less injuries of the body and more of those of the mind. And those are difficult to heal. Of course, what do you wish to know? What? Am I married? No, I'm not. Knights may not intermingle, not even amongst their knight-errants. However, common folk tend to be blind by the allure a knight can hold. We're romanticized. However, women in such positions are not fondly looked upon. I've met many that have become disillusioned, disappointed by my position. I've not given thought to such things in such a long time. What made your highness ask such a question? Ah, yes. I am perhaps the only female amongst your kingdom's rank for some time. It's not a highly sought position by ladies of my generation, but it is an honor to have trained amongst the most fearless and stout-hearted men in your kingdom. Did I ever have rivalries? Of course I did. Knight Captain Ghislaine did favor my skill, but most would have thought it was pity or favoritism, being that I'm a woman. There was one man in particular, Killian. We knew one another before training. Same village. Him, the head farmer's son, and I was just, well... Anyways, he was sure of his skills, and would always pester me. He even spread some horrible rumors about me for a time, but certain things happened, and he left before he could even conclude his training. No, I never challenged him. Nary did I take his insults seriously. But when things had gone poorly, he had already left. How long have I been in your service? Well, my family has served the royal house for quite a long time. We're not notable by any means, but we are proud of our kingdom. But I myself, well, not as long as most men here, but I have twice the heart, and much better eyesight than most of them. A smile. A good sign. I'm glad my humor is not lost to you. I am told I can be quite dry. I remind you of an old friend. Well, I hope they are better than I. I'm not much company beyond following orders. What is it that I hope to accomplish? Well, to uphold the peace in our kingdom, of course. I suppose my answer is cliched. The truth is, the only thing I wish to accomplish is to serve. My humor may be dry, but I'm not joking on this matter. I have no want to climb the proverbial ladder, nor take a higher station. My only goal is to serve the kingdom and its reigning family. Me, a paragon. Hardly. I had to claw tooth and nail to get where I am. Not all can be done with the grace that your highness thinks I have. Though I will say, I do appreciate you think so highly of me. Why do I wish to serve without thought of a reward? Well, I suppose it's because I'm not in need of such things. I'm not in need of titles or gifts or anything like that. No, as I said, I'm hardly from a family of note. Not an ounce of nobility within these veins. You seem relieved. Were you afraid I was some duke's daughter, wheedling through the ranks to better my family's standing? Or perhaps you were afraid that I would see this rescue as an opportunity to better my family's status. I would not dishonor the captain in such a way. I'd not take a reward for this fight. It will go to the men, to their daughters and sons. I want not an ounce of gold nor a title uttered from your lips, Your Highness. I apologize. That was harsher than I intended to sound. I did warn you of my gruff behavior. I suppose this should prove that I'm of no noble house. Are you all right, Your Highness? Of course, we can stop. Halt! Here you are, Your Highness. Whoa, still a bit weak. Your Highness! Your Highness! Oh, I see. Not feeling well. No, it's quite all right. I'm here to support you. Let it all out. Come now, don't apologize. Just allow your body to do what it must. If you are uncomfortable with me here, I will step aside and turn my back. All right. I will stay. Now, take a breath. I will sit with you until you've gathered your senses once more. Feeling better? Can you stand? Allow me to assist. All right. Let's get you home. I told you, Your Highness. Look at all the shock and happiness at your surprise return. Every person in the kingdom must be overwhelmed at the sight of you. Of course I was. However, my mind was still in a fighter's cage. I didn't exactly greet you warmly, if you remember, but I was shocked. I was happy. Blush, you see nothing but the wear of travel on my face, Your Highness, I promise you that. Let's just get you to your family, Your Highness. I'm sure word is spreading quite quickly. Am I going to join in the festivities? No. No, I have no intentions of joining in on this. What I do with my time, Your Highness, is not always privy to you. Stubborn as always. I said nothing. Fine. If you really must know, I intend to spend my time alone, to tally the loss of men against the dragon and prepare letters of reparation. If you really must know, I intend to spend my time alone, to tally the loss of men against the dragon and prepare letters of reparation. Don't apologize. I should not have taken to your playful goading as I did. But it is the truth, Your Highness. There were many lost in that battle, and I'd rather not take a night of revelry. I'd rather celebrate their lives once I have given their families their due respect. Of course, Your Highness. If your family wishes to call upon me after tonight's affairs, I'd more than welcome the call. Even more bold, never again would promises. Who's out there? Got you, you little... Your Highness, what on earth are you doing out this late without an escort? A likely tale. You lost your guardsmen in the maze while out for a stroll. Seems more like you took the time to leave them far behind you. I cannot argue there. The fact they were so easily eluded means that your guards need an immediate change. The reparations. Yes. I've listed all those lost and the payments meant for each of their families. I'll be personally seeing to these distributions, of course. It would hardly look good to just send a messenger wishing them well after such a tragedy. Oh, what am I doing? Skipping rocks. Trying to calm myself after a long night and take in some of the fine fresh air. Would you like to try? Oh, apologies. I did not mean to imply you didn't know how. Only inviting you to, if you wished. You never did get better at this. Here, may I hold your arms, Your Highness, just to show you proper technique. I will be respectful. I swear to you. Here, your wrist needs to stay strong as you follow through. Turn at the hips and... Your Highness, even in the dim light of the moon, I can see your face turning colors. Are you well enough to be out? It might be a warm night, but it would be best to at least have a cloak. Here, get yourself wrapped up. It'd be a shame to have saved you from a dragon, only to have you find your death by a night's breeze. Am I not being nice? Perhaps my comment makes you think I find you irresponsible, when it is quite the opposite, Your Highness. I find you to be the most honorable of your house. I've seen you treat your staff, lowborns, with the same calm degree you would for aristocrats and soldiers. An example? Well, I've seen you with your gardeners. I've seen you show them respect and kindness. So much so that, at times, they would overly dote on you until you'd get red as an apple with glee. You did not mind being casual. I remember the brightest of smiles gracing your lips as they made you laugh. That was, far before my training days, but I do remember. I told you I've served the palace for quite some time. Regardless, I have more respect for you than you perhaps think, and I would not be surprised if many others did as well. What do you mean by... Ah, you must be those that quickly lost sight of our illustrious sire. Go back to the barracks. I return their highness to the palace once they've had their fill of the night. Now, what was that you were saying? Something about your family having little respect for your privacy? What does that mean? Your Highness, don't cry. Shh, shh, shh. You have nothing to fear. They are your family. They mean you no harm. Perhaps they swaddle you too tightly now, but it is because they were so gladdened that your fate was not an end as they believed. If that is your wish, Your Highness, I will stay with you, just as I did the first night after I found you. I will help you feel safe. I will keep you safe, Your Highness. Upon my bone and breath, upon my entirety, my king, I shall defend your kingdom and its denizens. But most of all, I will see to the safety of their highness and all they plan for the glory of this good kingdom. This I solemnly swear in the presence of all the people and the royal family. Thank you for your congratulations. Yes, thank you. Your Highness, are you in need of my service? Of course. Allow me to help you find your friend. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ladies. Thank you for pulling me away from them. I thought my ears were going to bleed with all of the niceties. If they had been genuinely interested in my years of service, they would have shown interest when I was nothing but a knight-errant. I've been in the public eye for some time, and as I said, women are not seen as something natural when becoming a knight. Ah, so now you say it suits me. I suppose you know me better now, but are you sure it's not because you've been given reign over my entirety? That you can order me to do whatever you wish and I... Are you blushing? Oh, no, you're right. Clearly it's the candlelight filtering through the balcony. Which, by the way, we left behind quite a moment ago. I apologize. You are right. It was inappropriate for me to tease you. You say it's fine, but you just told me I was being inappropriate. What are you... No, wait, Your Highness, you don't even remember... Wait, Bluebird. No, I didn't call you a... I saw... You remember me now, don't you? Well, I had scraped knees and a lot more dirt on me back then. I don't even think you called me by my real name, to be honest. You used to call me Arl. Well, I wasn't exactly thrilled that you didn't recognize me when you saw me. But maybe in your memories, you remember me as a boy. I wouldn't be surprised. Though, you are right. I should have said something. Though I doubt it would change much, Your Highness. Again, why? You remember that as well now. The childish promise of wanting to protect you from all the bandits and evildoers. A new promise must be made. A new promise must be made. I am your guard, after all. I want to keep you safe, Bluebird, from the weight of your nightmares, the weight of the crown. I will vanquish all foes that would see you fall. I would fight 1,000 dragons, all to bring you back. All to keep you. We should stop. If we are seen, well, I don't think the king would be exactly pleased. Do not mistake me. I would love nothing more. I've waited for a time when I could. But we must be careful. I would not want to be the cause of loss or pain upon your brow. Then for now, in the eyes of the moon, you shall be mine. Your Highness, slow down. I can barely hear you speaking. We cannot talk if you do not stop. It's too dark to be riding out like mad. There. Are you all right? You're not harmed? Of course I care. No. No. You're putting words in my mouth. What has gotten into you, dear bird? You've been asked to perform your duties as the heir to the kingdom. You're to marry. I see. Of course this upsets me. If I had known of such a demand, by your royal house, I would stride into the throne room and proclaim my love. The tears in your eyes speak volumes. Exactly so. Though I am a knight captain, I am still the daughter of garden workers. I would be banished for my impudence, or perhaps worse. I wouldn't wish to see you saddened by my loss. I would never wish to bring you pain. But if you ask it of me, I would throw all caution to the wind. Fight for your hand. Then ask me. Ask me, and I will do whatever your highness desires. I would fight and claw my way through a field of dangers. I would face the worst of punishments. If you believed that I could make this at all possible, I would fear nothing. Then what do you wish of me? We could run away together. Far away. What would the love I hold for this kingdom even be if you were unhappy? I would abandon the name and acquired station, all of it. Of course we had to keep things secret. I had been newly appointed, and you had just returned. I would be seen as opportunistic, hunted down, and perhaps executed for taking advantage of you. But it has been a month. A month of bliss. Walking the gardens under the light of the moon. Your kiss filling me with all that I could want. My want to become a knight was to protect you from all danger. I will not see you pained by some political alliance. Watching you marry someone would break me. Just hearing that you had to marry halted my mind, stilted it, filling it with the pain from my heart. Anything, my love. I would do anything. You want me. No need to give me such a stare. No need to beg or plead. I will not deny you. Because I want nothing more than to be with you, to love you, all of you. to the roots of the earth, hilltops and screams of new birth. I'll be joyous, I'll be proud to have been the one you found. Oh. Hello, my bird. How was the night for you? Did you sleep well? I know it must have been uncomfortable on the ground, but... you were comfortable in my arms. Well, I'm sorry that I had left you so soon, but I wanted to make breakfast. Of course not. I caught it myself. Plucked up some wild herbs as well, so everything is nice and fragrant in the pot. Hey, I've come a long way from the mud pies in the palace gardens, you know. This light makes you look as though you were placed by divinity to tempt me. Oh, hold that thought, love. Where did I learn to cook? Well, of course, we had to cook for ourselves once we were squires and night training as well. But my mother was the one who taught me most of my cooking skills. She was quite a remarkable cook in our house. My father could burn water without drying. Here, eat up. Have confidence in me, Your Highness. I swear it tastes better than anything you'll find out there in the forest. How does it taste? Oh, how harsh of you. You wound me, Your Highness. I'm glad that it's to your liking. When you are finished eating, we'll make our way back to the palace. Unless you have another destination in mind. Run, Bluebird. To the horses. Damnable. Go. I will be with you soon. Go. Hello, dearest Bluebird. Please, you need not hold me. You'll dirty your clothes. I'm quite all right. Don't let these wounds frighten you. They'll become scars in time. Only marring my frame further, I suppose. I swear to you I am fine. Only exhausted. Bandits. Though my surprise came from their leader. It was Killian. Yes. Seems he still holds some delusion of how I gained my station. You needn't worry. Cut the snake at its head, and the body may thrash limp, but harmless nonetheless. Yes. Killian is gone, and the bandits have scattered to the wind. I am sore and wounded, but I do swear I am fine. Why are there so many attendants in the hall anyways? Are you injured? You were that worried. I'm sorry, Your Highness, Bluebird. You told the king of my confession, of our declaration, our intent. He did not disapprove. He actually remembers my family, watching over you in the gardens, caring for you. I am shocked to know that he even remembers my mother and father. No, I will not let his grace upon us become wasted. I will say, no, I will shout. I will shout my love in these halls. Your Highness, my dearest bird, I love you.